So today I'm going to talk about one of the biggest misconceptions in Muay Thai, and we're going to be talking about shin conditioning and why so many people have learned so many, false things about conditioning your shins, and I'm going to tell you guys what I personally do and what I think is the best way to condition your shins for Muay Thai, for your fights, for your when you're training, and how to do it every single day. So let's get started, okay? One of the most common misconception that you have to that people tell you to do when you want to condition your shins is you have to kick something extremely hard, like a banana tree, or a wooden stick, or like concrete, metal bars and stuff like that. And to tell you the truth, that's actually gonna do more worse to you than anything can. So it's very high risk, low reward training method. So the reward is just too less. You don't even get rewarded if you break your bone doing that. Guess what? You're injured. You're injured, and you can't kick or anything or properly walk for what, almost half a year if you actually break your leg, right? So don't go do that. Don't go out there, find a tree and start kicking trees for no reason. You're gonna be in so much pain. You might even injure yourself, and in the long run, you could have used that much time of being injured into doing something that's much better. Okay, so another misconception is people think that it's necessary for you to use a glass bottle and just tap your shins and just hit it with a glass bottle, or roll it with a glass bottle. Now, do I think this is effective? You can do it if you want. You can do it if you want. But I think, personally, I don't think it's necessary. Like, honestly, I don't think it's just necessary. I'm not going to explain why, but I don't think so. All right, so now let's talk about the best way. Like, what is the best way to do it? Okay? The best way to condition your shins for when you're training, when you're, when you're about to have a fight coming up ahead, go find a heavy bag. Go find a really stiff and hard heavy bag that when you kick it with full force, you feel pain. That's the kind of heavy bag that you should be kicking. You should be kicking it, every single day if you can. And kick it when you're doing bag work. Kick a lot. You gotta kick a lot. There's no shortcut to conditioning your shins. If you really want to condition your shins, and on top of that, on top of conditioning your shins, when you kick a lot, you get better at kicking. So there's so many benefits with kicking the heavy bag. There's the shin conditioning part. You condition your shins because your shins will hurt if you go 100% like you're supposed to, right? And you do hundreds of kicks every day with the same leg, hundreds of kicks, and then you switch legs. But yeah, it will hurt. And not only will it hurt, it's going to improve your kicking power, and also your speed, because your speed will improve the more you kick. The technique, the better your technique gets when you're kicking, the better your kicks will become. So the more you kick, the more conditioned your bones will be for kicking and for receiving any kicks on your shins, because this is the best way to do it, and it's also the safest way. It's highly rewarding method with very low risk of getting injured, or in the long term. When you do this, you do it every single week, you get your shins get in so much pain from kicking the heavy bag. That's when you know you're doing it right, and you're doing it correctly. But yeah, also an underrated thing to do is, after kicking the heavy bag, go for a jog, light jog. You don't have to sprint, okay? Go for a light jog, go for a walk, go for a light jog, 2.5 kilometers or 3 kilometers to 5. I recommend 5 kilometers if you do this every day, and over time it's going to, sorry. So you do this every single day. All right, so you do this these damn dogs, man. I hate him. I hate dogs. I swear. Except for chihuahuas, okay? So yeah, you do this every single day. It's going to compound. It's your bones will get stronger. Your conditioning will get stronger. Your shin conditioning, your maybe even some of your stamina. Because, bro, when you go for a jog, when you do your road work, your stamina will get better. Believe it or not. I don't care if you don't believe it. I don't care if you know, this is up to you. Like, you take action. You do this, all right? So shin conditioning, you go for a jog, do it every single day. Over time, your shins will get stronger. I promise you. I promise you. If you do what I'm telling you, all right? So there. Also, when you're sparring, wear your shin pads. You know, sometimes you're gonna go shin to shin contact in the shin pads, and it's gonna hurt. That's a good thing. When your bones hurt from you know, when you're sparring with shin pads, and it hurts when you kick somebody's shins or knees or whatever, that's a good thing. That's already you know, you're already creating very microscopic fractures in your bones, and over time, the more you do it, the stronger your bones get. That's the only way to do it. And yeah, this is the best way to do it, you guys. You don't have to go kicking a banana tree or finding a random tree in the street and just, or in the forest, and just start kicking it. You don't have to do that, okay? Yeah, you can do that. But like, you should probably do that when you've already conditioned your shins for a long time using the heavy bag. You know, it's like you're going from level 1, 2, 3, 10 to 100, and the more you do it, the better your bones will become. All right, so take my advice here. Don't go doing some dumb shit by kicking metal bars and just breaking your bones. Be smart. Be a smart fighter. Work hard. Do your heavy bag work drills every day. Kick a heavy bag full force till you're tired, and your shins, I promise you, they will become harder. They will get stronger. And don't forget to jog, because jogging after doing Muay Thai, or just jogging before any Muay Thai, it is going to help strengthen your bones. Because when you jog on concrete, the pressure from the concrete, you know, it builds up. It builds up. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain the science behind it, but it builds up. Like, you stomp your feet on the concrete, all that pressure is going up to your bones. Like, it's gonna do something, okay? I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a scientist, you guys. I'm not smart at science and physics or whatever, but just do it, all right? That's it. Give me a like, give me a sub, comment what you want to learn from me, but thank you for watching. Peace.